Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back. This is the first week of this season, Season 4, in early 1981's World of Golf League. So we qualified last week, and yes, it does look like everyone qualifies. There isn't a cutoff such as we had in TGC. And so, as I had talked when I was playing some of the rounds early last time, they had 4 groups available, but more than 48 people had signed up. And we're still kind of at that point where right now 67 people have, in theory, signed up. But I think only 58 have played. So they did open up a 5th league. And so that one's not quite full because each league, again, has 12 people. So obviously 5 leagues get you 60 slots. And I think they're still able to play, although I think now, since I can see this, I think it's in the completed events. Now, interesting that we don't see completed events here. I wonder if they can delete those or whatever that is. Just verified it is, in fact, the correct league. That somehow something wasn't wrong, but yeah, because this is week 1, like, I don't know if they delete the completed events. Like, I don't know why it's no longer sitting there. But this is the correct one, and this is, as you can see from the thumbnail, the Summit Open, even though it says Fairway to Heaven. But they're, they get creative with the names, I guess. But yes, it's at Joffrey Lake in Vancouver is what I see on the Discord page as what's starting up. What that means is, again, there's 5 leagues. I finished decently. I'm not in the top half, but I'm not too far away from kind of the middle. So I'm in the 4th league. As it sits right now, about 3 or 4 down. So I'm in the top third, top half for sure. And I'm assuming I'm going to end it that way because I would assume things are completed now. So the only thing that is confusing is it's showing 58 have played, but there are 10 in that final league. There's only 2 empty slots. So in theory, it's like 60 are present. Not sure how that all worked out. But either way, I'm in the top half, really the top third of the 4th league. And so I said I was going to explain this a little bit. So there is a Legends League. This is the top level. And so those scores right now are 43 under and 31 under. Again, these are 2-round events, as you can see. So that means they're averaging higher than 15 under per round. The next league is the Rising Stars League, and those individuals are 31 to 21 under. And I think the way, if there's a tie, I think your first round score is your tiebreaker. So obviously, let me just take a quick look. So yes, that would appear to be the case from what I'm seeing, because there's also someone 21 under that's in the 3rd league, and that is how they're switched over. So it is your first round score is the tiebreaker. So again, 31 to 21, everybody's averaging more than 10 under per round, and then obviously up to a little over 15 under per round across that span. And then the Galaxy League is next, and those go from 21 under to 16 under. So that's very tight. You just got 5 strokes that separate the 12 individuals there. So, there's actually 6 people that scored 17 under. So half the league qualified with the same score. And so you're dealing with basically 8 under to a little over 10 under in that league is what they qualified. And then the league I am in, the one I thought I'd end up in, the way things were going, is the Padawan League. And that's from 16 under to 9 under. And if you recall, I ended up 15 under. So there's a couple of us that ended up 15 under. I was the top one of that because I had the better first round. And then the final league goes from 9 under to 13 over. And again, there's only 10 individuals in that, and that's the Highland League. So those are the 5 leagues that we're going to have here in Season 4. You know, obviously, as things go, we'll see how things work. I'm really only going to kind of focus on myself, where I end up. But I'm assuming, again, you've got to score at the top level, and then you might get moved up. You know, we'll see how this all works, or maybe we just stay in that league and the 12 of us just fight in that league. Not quite sure how this works for Early's World of Golf. But the bigger thing is, yes, I'm going to try to get these done, and this is the week that I'm very limited in time. I basically have 2 days to get everything done, edited, uploaded, and ready to go for you guys, or you're not going to see it when I'm out of town, which you should be. I've played the first round of TGC. I would have preferred to play this event, but it wasn't available until tonight. So I did get one of those 6 rounds done, so now I'm down to 5 rounds in the next couple days, which should be doable. I'm thinking, I might get 2 done tonight. We'll see how things feel, but I'm guessing I'm just probably going to get 1, and then I'll dig into things a little bit more actively tomorrow, and we'll see. Might be able to get them all done then. But let's see what this event looks like. All right, 4 pin positions, so 7,300, 7,200, 7,100, and 7,000 yards. Basically 100 yards, between 100 and 200 yards different. Par 71, so it's very feasible we could have different tee boxes that get used in this. They're close enough that I wouldn't be surprised that they get moved around. Fairways are extremely firm, greens very firm, and the default green speed very fast, 11.5. That's the highest I've ever seen on a course. There's no fooling around in this league, apparently. They're going to really test things, so we'll see how I do and what that all looks like. All right, so we're on the black tees, first pin position. Wind speed is high. Why make it any easier? And then, yes, everything stays at default. So extremely firm on the fairways, very firm on the greens, and very fast on the green speed. I suppose it's not extremely fast, so maybe it could get worse. So I've got some busy time because I'm trying to get some trucking done. I've got to get my VFR flight done for the Saturday of Thanksgiving for that to be present, so don't know if I have enough time to pack everything in, but I'm certainly going to try. Alright, well, life is going to be nothing if not interesting with how this all works, but cross breeze and back. Alright, well, didn't quite get the push, but that's okay. I just don't want to end up in the drink. Ooh, hold on. Holy moly. Okay, that got closer than I thought, but I'm sure that was the push, so hopefully we'll do a little better here. Okay, should be about there. 4 feet up. Good percentage down. So yes, I think we want to go this way. Wow. Alright, well, we should... Oh my goodness. Ooh, nice bounce off the rock. That was a bit of luck, I suppose. It might roll off here. Come on, you're gonna stick on the green. It is. This is never gonna stop rolling. So, I got a good bounce. At least it didn't go sideways on me. It went straight. Okay. 51... Wow, 205 feet. Normally, that's like 151 is one that's a little... That's like normal fast. Goodness. How do I even play this? This is going to be interesting. This is going to break a lot more. I just need to get nearby. Ooh, wow, really strong, honestly. So this is probably not going to be good. I think I hit the hole the way... Well, I don't know that I did. Like, the way that thing... Oh my god. These... These holes are tough. Alright, so we definitely need a partial here. Ah. That was awful. That was awful. Okay, so let's see. 12 feet should be almost nothing. Alright, well that's far enough. But man, we're gonna start this with a double bogey. Alright, well. It's a tough course. Man, another one down the water line here? Is this whole thing like an island that we're always at risk? Okay, pitching wedge, 12 yards. Okay, we're gaining 13, losing 11. So it's going to be pretty darn close to this, I think. Okay, well, perfect, perfect. I think we're going to land somewhere. We did get on the green. So let's see if we can get nearby. 32 feet. Man, still 2% weak. Yeah, the difficulty is figuring out the speed of these putts. It's going back at the hole. I don't like this. Come on. Alright. At least we pulled it off. Man, there's a lot of water. Everything is near the water. I don't like this at all. Not at all. This is insane. Alright. A little weak, but other than that, not bad. 292. We're going uphill the whole way, so yeah, we are not gonna make this. Okay, we're gonna try. Man. Well, this is a interesting course for sure. Okay, good directionality. Oh, come on, a little bit more. Alright, well that should make it easy. So, that's good. So we've had, what, a par, double bogey, a par, and a birdie. At least we're digging our way out. Where's the hole? Up there. I should be okay here, I would think. So we're only gaining like 20 yards. I mean, if nothing else, it should not... Ooh. I'm wrong. I forgot about the extremely, so that was dumb on me. Okay, well, now we're gonna have to pull a miracle. So, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna rethink this because we're losing a bit here. All right. Darn it. Man, if I hadn't gotten into the water. And the only good thing with this is it's not a, I don't think there's a cut in this league with just two rounds, but I don't know. I could be wrong. So again, this will be I think a bogey. Yeah. Assuming I make it. I mean, there shouldn't be a reason I don't. So, up here in Canada. Alright, so we're back. 4 iron. My goodness. This is interesting. Okay, need to adjust the top a bit. Okay. My best shot so far. At least it's like I kind of knew where I was going. Man, these greens are... They're gonna make life interesting. That's for sure. Come on. Are we... Oh, so close. Alright. I'm feeling good, though. I'm feeling good about... Things might be coming together after a little bit of a rocky start. Okay, so right now, I don't know that there is a single hole that doesn't have water somewhere. Which is a really scary thing. Man. No, that's... I don't know. So we'll try the 95. Okay, 90%. I think I'm happy with that. What kind of bounce are we gonna get? All right, up the hill. Get directed toward the hole. I'd say that was actually not a bad approach. This probably should be a par 4 as long as this is. Okay. So, that's good. 2 inches down. I'm almost hitting like half of what I would normally do. Alright, not bad. Hopefully we can just tap this in. Pull another one back. Okay, well, maybe finally not into the water. Looks like maybe we're looking over down there. Wow. Okay. See if we can make this work. This is tricky. Okay, well, we got perfect and perfect. That's what we want. I like the view. Man. It just rolls so far. So the hope is that folks are this far down, maybe they'll have poor reading skills, right? Ooh, strong. Too strong. We're gonna go way by the hole, I think. Yeah, that's a long way. And at least 10 feet. Yep. So this is not easy. Come on. Oh my goodness. I do want to hit it, but I don't want to hit it too hard. Alright, power's good. Thank goodness. Alright. That was a big one. Wow. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to get the 3 birdies consecutive. Okay, well, we got burned last time, so we're doing this. Okay. A little weak this time, I'm okay with. Just don't roll off into the water. Okay. Plenty far, so we didn't screw that shot up. It's an interesting course, but yeah, I don't think this is a real course in anybody's world. So 15, 16-ish, but we're gaining 12, so we're going to gain 4 net. So this is too far. That's still too far, so yeah, this'll be about where we want to be. We down? No, we're not down. I like it. I like it. Oh, what are we doing? Where are we going? We hit the rocks and went I don't know where. Okay. Well, we're not getting that birdie. So, do I want the lob? I'm gonna try this. Okay. Ugh. We got up near the hole, but went way too far. Okay. Long way again. Alright, rhythm was perfect, but now we're crossing over the hole. So yeah. Power was great. That would have made it if I was online, but I was not. Oof. Well, this is a course that wakes you up, I'll tell you that. So, alright. Across and over. This is like the safest hole I've seen on the course. No real, I mean, just normal hazards, but I'm not gonna, like, lose a stroke here. Alright, wow. Alright, let's see. What can we do? So if I go there, right, so I can only spinner up here, so that won't work. The long flop's not going to be anywhere what I need. Let's see, what can I do with the lob? 50, 60. This just doesn't seem to be enough, but it might be, because it does have a good roll. So we'll hope. Not even close. It got there and got rejected. All right. Well, live and learn. That's how we do it. Kind of on track. I'd say that was not a bad result. Just for a par, but it's not a bad result. So There goes that. Starting to think just surviving with par on this course, but yeah, I mean, people are going to do well. It's just the nature of what we figured out here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. No, that's probably right. Again, it's the extreme and the very firm that is getting me. Alright, at least we're getting really good shots as far as the results there. It's just... wow. Well, it did roll on. Holy moly, did it roll. What? Maybe it didn't roll. No? Okay, well, let's play all kinds of fun stuff here. Alright, we just need to get nearby. Come on. Oh boy, oh boy. Wow, were we weak. That was bad. Should be... oh, come on, no. Really? It's like it should be enough, but it wasn't. So now we're back to 2 over. It was feeling really good. I mean, not that I'm doing terribly, but... okay, we're gonna back this off. Okay, again, a good solid tee shot. It's 1 foot down, so this will be enough. Definitely the way this rolls. We're going over here. So it should head back toward the hole a little. There we go. Alright. Again. Oh. Thought this was a par 3. Nice. Alright, I'm fighting. I'm fighting hard. Okay. Well, that's all good. Par 5? No, par 4. Not bad, though. We had enough room to do some stuff. Okay. It's going to lose about 10 yards, but then it's going to roll like crazy. You know that. Alright, power's decent. Where are we going to end up? Oh, come on. What is it, like walls in front of every... yeah, I guess so. Unbelievable. Alright, it's only a foot up. Okay, I'll take that. I don't need it to go backwards. Why is it doing that? It's awful. Come on. Thank you. Like, just drop it in there. Drop it in there. Alright, 5 wood. This might still be too far. But maybe not, so we'll see. Where? I'm not even sure where I am. Did I really not get far enough? I really didn't get far enough. I don't even understand how that's possible. But we'll go with it. Alright, this should be okay. I mean, I get we had wind in our general vicinity, but that's just crazy. Downhill. Little too far. As far as moved it a bit too much. Thought the break was going to be bigger than it was. Looks like we're heading back into the danger zone. I mean, we're here by the mountain way here, but kind of need to thread the needle. That's not going to happen. Ooh, well, we stayed out of the bunker. I guess that's good on its own. I think I'm going to go with this. So, nice. It's as nice as I'm going to get out of there, and I would have only gotten like 220-ish with the iron, so I'll take that one any day of the week. Alright, let's get this close. Let's get this close. Oh, I'm liking? Kind of liking. Like it's further over than I thought it was going to be. Right. We're uphill, so we're not going to break as much. Come on. Yes. Awesome. Nice waterfall. I mean, the design of this course is beautiful. This is a beautiful course. I'll give it that, but it is interesting. There was... Oh. Okay. Wow. Definitely caught a break there. We're gonna lose some distance. I'm gonna back this off for sure. Because I do not need to roll off the back. What is going on? Alright. Yeah, I'm like, I don't need to back off the course there. Okay. Right up there. Still some closed. That should be close enough. But that should be semi-simple. Ooh. It was a little dangerous, but... Okay. So, same as before, I got 2 birdies in a row, got myself back to even. Oof. I think there's more rollage. Oh, I'm gonna end up in the bunker. Oh, no, we got over. Okay. So I'm like, I think there's room to roll there. And there was. Alright, so we're gonna lose 10 yards. So if I put this here, I'm hoping. Now I'm open. Alright, well, it did what I needed it to do. Just get on and then just stop. And the real question is it really going to move much? So I'm just going to stick near the edge. Go straight. Come on, come on. Yeah. I'm actually under par. Now, but I think, or wait. Yeah. So that should be 3 in a row, right? Yes, awesome. All right. That was the one I thought was the toughest to get. I'm gonna go over here. Ah, it's gonna end up in the bunker. Darn it. I'm amazed. Okay. I'm like, it's heading over in the wrong direction. But okay. Definitely weaker than I thought. Right, perfect, perfect, and overswing perfect. So 4 perfects as far as I'm concerned. There you go. I'll take that one every day in this course. Oh. I was hoping we'd get lucky and it would fall in, but nope. Did not work. Alright, come on. What the heck? That was like the weirdest drone movement ever. Alright, par 4. Way downhill, but a wind right at us. So let's see. Well, we made it 300. So we probably did get near there. What are we doing? Oh, what? I'm missing something. How is this there and then... I mean, it's going from 125 to 142, but it looks like it's barely moving. I think it's like down the hill or something. So... where here is like, yeah, it's right by the hole. But 142, 11... be 130... Alright, we're gonna do this. Again, I can't go off the back. I can't even imagine what that would do to me. It'd be pretty bad. Right, well, as good a shot as I can execute again. Alright, I'll take it. Oof. Oof. Well. Ah, really? Wow. Okay. I really thought it was going to move more to the left, obviously. It didn't. I think we finished 1 under par somehow. To me, that's a... oh no, we finished at par. Alright, well... oh no, 1 under is 70. It just said 70 and 70, so it was confusing me. But no, it's par 71. I think we are 1 under par. I think we've got enough to make this. Yep, just barely. Won't make it next time. Alright, but yeah, so we got some cool rewards. So we got that for the 1 daily quest. So finishing a society event, getting the 3 birdies in a row. And then this is the clubhouse pass, along with, I'm sure, these. Oh no, these are daily quest items. Interesting. So I don't know. With the course conditions that had, I'm thinking that's not a bad result. I may be proven very, very wrong, but we shall see. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, please consider doing that, and I will see you next time.